introduce you to scooBi. You know that feeling? It's 9 o'clock in the evening, you're tired, you're exhausted, it's the end of the day, you're starving. You open the fridge and you look like this. You move stuff around, you close the fridge, and after 5 minutes you're back in it, looking for something as if some magic has happened. But there's no magic, and there's nothing new inside, and you end up eating chocolate. This is how I've been feeling for the last year with my phone. I have some spare time, I open it, I look around, I try to find something interesting, I close it, and after 1 minute, I open it again and look for it. But it's not there. And now, instead of chocolate, I end up with candy. So it made me think, I'm actually looking for an escape. I'm looking for those 5 minutes to go into a different world, but just 5 minutes before I go back to my hectic day. And then I stumbled on a lecture on the history of TV, and it hit me. There used to be radio shows. People used to sit around the radio and listen to stories. And then they invented the TV, and that was a revolution. But it took around 13 years to adapt the content to the medium. And that is evolution. And it's still happening in TV even today. So when looking at books, when Amazon invented Kindle, it was a revolution. But it's still just paper. So 10 years after the launch of the first iPhone, it makes you think, what is the evolution here? Why am I still just reading text? Well, the evolution is already happening, and all kinds of products are trying to adapt storytelling to the medium. But what's missing is that they don't do it in a multidimensional way. There isn't a product that gives you the whole experience. And this is where scooBi comes in. scooBi allows you to dive into this different world. It allows you to experience a story instead of just reading it. And it does so by adapting storytelling to the way we are accustomed to use our phone today. So just a little bit of explanation. When you take a long text and you cut it into short sections like posts and tweets, that's how we were used to read text today. And why read a description of ambience when you can experience it with audio, images, and even time, location, and weather can be visualized with widgets. Chat topography is how we understand a conversation today between people and groups. So we do all this and more for the readers while leaving plenty of room for their imagination. And as for the writers, scooBi is a social platform. It allows them to connect to a bigger audience. It gives them a lot of options in creating new stories and adapting existing ones to more dimensions. It's a direct connection with their readers. Our competition map addresses the adaptation of storytelling. So we have story platforms with little to no adaptation. Then we have social media that gives us the crucial behavior in media that we're looking for, but is very limited in the dimensions we can give. And then we have story apps. Story apps are a direct competition, and they do both, but in a limited way. We and scooBi are here, creating a platform solely for stories and giving you a new, engaging, multi-dimensional mobile experience. In terms of market share, we're addressing our part of the entertainment apps with at least $1 billion. Further on, we'll go to the ebooks market and also all English-speaking countries. Our go-to-market approach works in parallel. On the one hand, we're addressing 30 best writers online, giving them a new, easy way to connect to their core readers and to get to a bigger audience. And on the other hand, we'll go to Facebook users, potentially 26 million readers, and we'll address them with direct contact to 20 best reader groups and blogs, and further on, ads on social media, creating that bigger audience. Our revenue model is simple: content purchases of single story and membership plans, and further on integrating our content placement model and our in-app purchases. We are full steam ahead on our development with beta testing in September, and we want to get to 500,000 active users for 1,000 stories and a positive cash flow within 3 years. This is our team. My good friend Adi, an entrepreneur whose last venture made a yearly revenue of $5 million. Noy, mobile programmer and lecturer in the Technion, and myself, Merav, for the last 8 years been running an aeronautical engineering company. We're also in the process of recruiting a content strategy expert to complete our team. The evolution is here, and scooBi takes it a notch up. What you saw here is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more out there, just like our imagination. Thank you.